Welcome, Aries, to your end of the month reading for November. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends feel like you've missed a video, but you really, it's like, have I missed a video? Well, you can go find those on the playlist. Okay, so it's a good question though, right? It's like, did I miss a video? Playlist is always there for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can always find all the information in the description area. And if you're looking for a guided meditation or meditative relaxing music channel, you can also check out my second channel, Relaxing Whispers Meditation. It's also in the description area under the video. Okay, so you might want to check that out. Okay, guys, so let's get in here and see what's going on with the beautiful Aries. That's a message for Aries, the end of the month. Ace of Cups. There's this spirituality that's going on right now, and it has to do with a lot of fire signs. Because I'm seeing it in the cusp readings. I'm seeing it, right? There's this intuition and this spiritual feeling that it's like I have this connectability right now and feeling very dominant and ambitious about wanting to lead with my heart. For spiritual reasons, though, because there's a lot of peace when it comes to this situation. Absolutely. And it could be because you were dealing with somebody who was so damn cold. Why are you so cold? There was a lot of conflict when it comes to this Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it does feel like you're in this place where you're trying to gather the peace, trying to gather the love, and trying to put your balance back together, not wanting to feel so moody. We are in Mercury retrograde, so you might feel like this person has just, you know what, that's it. That is it. That's the last straw. And you might also feel like we're, having this sudden awareness that they have just been pushing every button that you have. And you're trying to keep yourself as calm as possible, but not wanting to move off of your spiritual path, not wanting to be pushed into a place of, I don't know, it just feels like maybe they're trying to move you into the dark side over here, Anakin, right? Star Wars frame. I don't know why, but I just feel like that was it. Right? For those of you who know Star Wars, you know what I'm saying. Sorry, that was the first thing I seen. It was like, why are you going towards the dark side, Anakin? Because I have to be Darth Vader, right? But no, it's almost like that's what they're trying to do. It almost feels like they're trying to, I'm going to say piss you off so much that you're just kind of shutting your heart down. You might not even trust anyone at this time either, Aries. You might feel like they've taken everything from you, but you're holding it together. You're pulling. You're keeping that heart chakra open. You're keeping that spirituality. You're keeping that love alive. You're keeping that feeling of compassion. You're like, no, because if I let you completely destroy me, I won't love again. Or I just won't want anything to do with anybody right now because you killed my fire, you killed my passion. So trying to keep that passion alive, absolutely overwhelmed by choices. Whoever this person is, they're really, not only did they hurt you, but now they're to the point to where they're hurting you so bad right now that it's literally, like I said, putting out the fire. There's a difference between being hurt and feeling the sorrow and the sadness. But this is like the conflict is literally pushing me back to almost like I hate you. I hate you. And I didn't want to feel that way. I didn't want to feel that hate. But you're making me hate you. And I'm trying not to do that because I know it's wrong. And it's not a good feeling. Hate is not a good feeling. It's the worst feeling you could ever feel in your life. It's one thing to feel the sorrow, to feel the pain, to feel, no, but now it's like, now you've made the pain and the sadness and everything, you're ripping my fucking heart out, right? Because that's what that is. So you're trying to hold back from this situation and you do not want to take any risks with this person. You guys, somebody is definitely dealing with a water sign. I have water everywhere. If you're not, you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well, or heavy water in the chart. But this is a very emotional reading. So if you know that you're not dealing with a water sign, that is totally fine. Because no matter what, we're talking about emotions. Emotions of the cups. They're the water, right, aspect. It's saying, no, I'm not taking the fool's journey right now. Because I'm pulling my energy away from you. I'm not going towards you. I have this sudden awareness, though, that I just need to leave you alone. Because you're causing all these mixed emotions, but you're also causing the anger within. And you're trying to keep yourself as loving and compassionate towards other people, plus yourself. But boy, when you feel, well, let's ask. Because when you do feel like you're getting towards this person, how do you feel? Show me if they're not using the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Cups is not there as their threshold to keep them alive. How do they feel? Raw emotion, struggle, loss of control, strength in reverse. My friends, this doesn't always mean weakness. That means loss of control. That could be anger. It's raw emotion. Right? No, it's almost like you're trying to keep that secret to yourself. I don't want anyone to know how pissed off I am. In fact, I don't even want to deal with it myself. Look, for a lot of you guys, it's Thanksgiving time. Who wants to go to mom and dad's house or auntie's house or grandma's house? You know, or your friends and family who you think is brother, you know, sisters, whatever. Who wants to go out and into public or into our families' homes with this raw emotion? No, so you're pushing that aside and you're saying, no, I'm pushing that over here and I'm going to only show this side. That's why the Ace of Cups is there, because it's saying, the universe says here, just take this emotion. And you're saying, okay, why do we know that? Because it's right freaking here. And when it's in reverse, it's saying what? I'm accepting the Ace of Cups, the peace, the understanding. I'm choosing my happiness and acceptance. That's a choice. Universe says, I'm giving you this. You don't have to take that. Just because the universe gives that to you is a gift does not mean you have to take it. You have free will. You're saying, I'm choosing to accept this. I'm choosing to withdraw from this pissed off place that this person has put me in, this anger, this hate, this feeling of sadness, upsetness. I'm keeping it secret within myself, and I'm going to try to balance my emotions. So it's not saying that you're getting rid of the emotion. It's saying you're holding back from the emotion. Ooh, come on, guys. You're going to have to let that go. You're going to have to heal from that. You cannot hold on to that because it's saying it's so overwhelming. I'm just going to push it into my my heart-shaped box. I'm going to lock it up tight, and then I'm going to put the key in my pocket. Locking it in the heart-shaped box is not getting rid of it. It's hiding it. You're choosing your happiness over the hurt, the pain, and the sorrow, but you're not letting it go and you're not healing from it. You're hiding it. How do I know? Because you have the moon. The moon's about hiding emotions. Secrets, emotions, all kinds of things. In this story, we're hiding emotions. Why? So they don't get the better of you. Or you don't want anybody else to know how you feel. Maybe it's a person who's really close to you. You don't want your husband, your wife, your best friend, or anybody to know how you feel, about how they're really hurting you. Maybe you're afraid they're a narcissist and they're going to take this as they win. Maybe there's a pride that goes towards this. Right? But just make sure, my friends, that you're not hiding it just so you can swallow your own pride in this situation. You don't want any pride. There's no reason. And that's just so you don't make them feel like you might be swallowing your own pride because you don't want to make them feel like they win. Especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, it's very hard. Or you are dealing with someone who is very, it doesn't matter because a narcissist is egomatic and prideful. So you might be swallowing your own pride so you don't get into a fight. You're letting the situation go over here, but you're not See what I'm saying? But you're not really healing from it. No, you're just accepting it and moving on, but you're not having any self-forgiveness for the situation or letting it go the way it needs to be let go. You're just trying to find the peace, but you're holding on to that in a secret chamber of your heart, which will come back to eat you alive later. And that's probably, if you could say this only happens during Mercury retrograde, and this is a certain, well, there's your karma. Don't tell me it's not your karma. These are two cards of karma sitting right next to each other. It's saying this is your karma. You need to heal and move past the situation, but you need to heal properly, right? Otherwise, you're allowing it to what? Self-sabotage you and eat you alive. Okay? Don't let that come back to eat you alive later, guys, and that means that person wins. You'll say, how did they win? Because you're now thinking about it where they're not thinking about it probably at all. Because then one day they're going to come back and say, I didn't even think about that. Why are you bringing that back up? Tell me, Aries, why are you bringing that back up? Well, because I hadn't healed over it. But they're over it. They're over it. They stopped giving a shit, right? And it's always the one that always gets hurt, who actually cares the most, is always the one that's going to carry it. Right? 999, lessons learned. You got to be kidding. So like I said, you can't make that stuff up, guys. You have the devil card. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive forward toward your goals. What you're doing. You're doing a great job doing that. But what about the part that says, no more conflict within myself, that I actually heal from it and let it go? Because it's going to come back. Because it's just self-deception, as I put it over here. So maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and your reward goes to you. But, yeah, that's what will happen once you actually get over it. Right? When you actually do what you're supposed to do. When you actually have the real movement towards the situation. Okay? You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody take your fire away from you. You are the wielder of fire. You are the strongest fire sign in all of the zodiac. Do not let anyone persuade you from that situation. That's not from a power. That's not from a prideful situation of being the biggest fire starter. No, that means that you have the strength to get through things in different situations differently than other zodiac fire signs. That's all. Okay, that is it. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.